Hey everyone, welcome back to Year in the Loft with me. Today is track 8. To give you a bit of background about this track, it was actually started well over a year ago in February of 2019. And I was in America at the time, and one of my really good friends out there played this little acoustic guitar loop. Literally at the time he was playing this, one of my other friends walked in and said, "Oh, let me just drop a bass line on it." So he added this. So yeah, I haven't actually opened this project in about 6 months. So what I'm going to try and do is maybe add some chords down, maybe a pad sound, some drums, and kind of just see what I can come up with and if I can kind of turn what they had into a song. I also have an idea that I may call up my friend Blake, who played the acoustic guitar, and see if he wants to write the lyrics for the song, as I have kind of an idea in mind. After a few minutes of working out the chords, I thought I'll just keep it simple. So the guitar loop's like dun, da, 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 which basically the chords that follow that are D minor 7, A minor 7, and kind of like a G major with a C, like an add 4. And actually, I've been playing it with the guitar loop, and I was trying to add maybe some extra little melody on, but really it just sounds best kind of just played as like block chords. I thought I'd just give you a little update as to where I've got to. Literally, here is the pads that I've added playing the chords that I was doing on piano. So like very mellow, very kind of relaxed, just block chords really lightly, just kind of carrying the song. And I didn't look in Splice. I looked basically in Apple Loops in Logic, and I found this drum loop basically, and I thought, right, works straight away, I'm gonna leave it. This track's at 99 BPM, and like this sort of vibe is my thing through and through. I'm really happy basically with where it's going at the moment. So basically just been playing the track round for a little while. I've now got my pad with me, gonna pick my pencil up, and just waiting for Blake to call, who played the acoustic guitar, and me and him are gonna spend some time writing. So I guess cue the time lapse. I'm back. Me and Blake have just spent a while finishing the lyrics, and we actually went really in depth, and I want to try and give you guys as much inspiration as I can. Well, the inspiration behind the song, because we spoke about kind of where we were at back in 2019 and what had just happened, and you know how I think I'd just come out of seeing a girl, and then I went to the club on like a Tuesday night with my friend because he was kind of upset because he'd broke up. So I was kind of giving him a good night to enjoy himself. And then obviously I went to Nashville. I kind of met some girl. Well, she kind of just approached me, and we were just talking about that whole kind of experience for me, and how much like I remembered and how much he could. I mean, Blake was trying to tap back into me and kind of pull the song out of me in a way as much as possible. The lyrics are in the description if you want to read as I talk about them, because you know the first verse was very just conversational about kind of what happens in a club really, and then the pre-chorus kind of skips to the time when I was out with my friend, and I just walked over to this girl hella confident and started speaking to her, and we were sat and we were stood outside just chatting, and as it says, skipping the whole conversation, you're like a drug medication. In the second verse as well, like can't be wasting our lives on midnight rides, we'd be going back and forth. You know, that's probably a combination of me seeing the girl who I was seeing, and then kind of realizing like this is a bit like, we're going nowhere here. And we'd be going back and forth, probably a metaphor for, back and forth, doing the same thing over again. It's not, it wasn't sustainable, for example. And then the start of the verse, why does it feel so right for the first time, like I had never felt before, was kind of meeting the other girl in the club and just feeling uber confident. And I guess this song takes you through all of those emotions I guess I was feeling. It's very difficult for me to know exactly what I was feeling because I'm not there. We're kind of over a year on, but Blake and me, as I said, kind of pulled the song out of me, and we pulled it in different directions. In the chorus, is it just my vision? Guilty decisions playing with me. Is it just my vision? Are you the person I want you to be? I want you to lead me to ecstasy. I think if you read the lyrics, there are quite a lot of kind of drug references to being high. I want you to lead me to ecstasy, to that great place. Skipping the whole conversation, you're like a drug medication. And then, why does it feel so right for the first time, like I had never felt before? And, interestingly, Blake, I said to Blake, I was like, I'm not sure that I want to have that as many kind of druggy references. But the more I kind of stuck with it. And then the more we wrote through the song, I was like, wow, that's it for today's video. A bit of a different one, a cooler one for me to kind of tap back into some emotions and catch up with Blake and try and write over Skype. It's a lot harder than kind of having someone in the room with you. But if you haven't already, subscribe and like this video and share it and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the song, the audio will be out tomorrow. But yeah, that's all from me. Take care, peace, and bye-bye.